So we find ourselves in the very weird position of agreeing with Senator Jacqui Lambie.
Yep. Well,
How did that come about?
she's come up with this idea that defence people, and particularly defence veterans, on Remembrance Day should show their disgust at what is an inadequate pay offer from the federal government of 1.5%, well short of inflation, and says that they should turn their backs on politicians involved with the government decision at remembrance ceremonies. Now, at first blush, you think that's disrespectful, it's inappropriate, but as you've been saying this morning, where else would they make the protest? Where else are they able to protest?
Well, it's either Anzac Day or Remembrance Day. They've got two shots in their locker so that people will pay attention. No one else will ever hear or see from them for the rest of the year. These are people who are given clapped out houses, who move around to different army bases every 2 years, dragging their families, putting their kids up in new schools all the time. They're not paid that much. They put their lives on the line, literally. There's very few occupations around this country that are very similar. To get a 1.5% pay offer is a slap in the face, particularly given the circumstances around the world right now.
Yeah, and then the question again of the appropriateness of the protest. They can't go on strike. They can't do a work to rule given what they do. So surely you should at least consider the protest, and if anything, the debate over the protest ought to be placing some focus on the inadequacy of the pay deal. So maybe Jacqui Lambie's achieved part of what she was looking for already.
Well, let's hope so, because we don't want to keep agreeing with her for the rest of the year.
No.